Fisheye says that his fighter Anthony Yarde facing Jose Burton would be a massive step backwards. I'm going to leave a link in the description below to this article, which boxingscene.com have taken from the Daily Star. Frank Warren, I guess, has a column in there, I'm assuming. And yeah, he says it will be a massive step backwards. And he says the reason is that they really want Anthony Yarde to fight Frank Buglioni. And if Anthony Yarde was to win his eliminator against Jose Burton, he wouldn't get to fight Frank Buglioni. Like, let's say if Buglioni wins his title defense, his British title defense, and Yarde wins his eliminator, he wouldn't get to fight Frank Buglioni until March or April. So he says, no, we're not waiting around until March or April to fight Buglioni. We're moving on. Fighting Jose Burton will be a step back. We're fighting this, what's the guy called again? Ford? Something Ford? I forget the guy's name. I just did a video on it the other day. Now, Fisheye's, as I said before, he is a good manager of fighters, even if he isn't officially a manager. I'm talking about the way that he manages a fighter's career, the fights that he picks for him, so on and so forth. He's good at bringing a fighter on. He knows what a fighter needs. And I know it's not just him bringing Anthony Yarde on. It's also Tunde Ajayi and his whole team. So maybe Frank Warren's actually doing the right thing here because he don't believe that Jose Burton is the right fight for Anthony Yarde at this point. Maybe he feels it's too dangerous. But to say it's a massive step backwards, come on, fish eyes. Step backwards how? You're trying to tell me this Ford guy, I think he's called Ryan Ford, correct me if I'm wrong. You're trying to tell me this Ryan Ford character is better than Jose Burton? You do know that we've seen footage of Ryan Ford, don't you, fish eyes? We can go on YouTube and have a look at the guy. You can go on Google and type his name in and you'll come up with a Wikipedia page which shows you that this guy is an MMA fighter and has apparently only taken up boxing relatively recently. And you can tell that from watching his fights on YouTube, that this guy is not really a boxer. Now, he is a fighter, I'll say that. He don't look like that other guy that Anthony Yarde fought in his last fight. This guy does actually look like he has the eye of the tiger and he's coming to win. And he looks like a real fighter. But he's not a boxer. That's the thing. Jose Burton is a boxer. This is a guy who's been boxing from when he was a kid. All he knows is boxing. So don't try to say it's a step backwards in that sense. And on top of that, Eddie Hearn was offering Anthony Yarde 100 grand to fight Jose Burton. We have to assume that Fish Eyes is not paying Anthony Yarde 100 grand to fight Ryan Ford. We have to assume that. If I'm wrong, please, Fish Eyes, tell me I'm wrong. Because boy, you know, I'm not putting words into your mouth. I don't know exactly what you're paying Anthony Yarde, but I'm just using my imagination. I can't imagine it's 100 grand for this Ford fight. So have a read of the article for yourselves, people. What do you think about what Fish Eyes is saying here? Is it a massive step back for Anthony Yarde? I want to hear from the people who are very, very pro Yarde. That's who I want to hear from. The people who are saying that he's doing the right thing, not fighting Jose Burton. The people that are defending Fish Eyes and defending Anthony Yarde. And here's the thing. I'm going to start being accused of being an Anthony Yarde hater in a minute. Because I'm talking so critically about his choice of opposition. But nothing could be further from the truth. I think Anthony Yarde is a precocious talent. I think he's one of the most precocious talents I've seen come along in British boxing for a while. For a guy to be this advanced with such little experience, amateur and pro, I'm very impressed. So don't get it confused and think I'm hating on the guy at all. Hell no. I wish nothing but the best for Anthony Yarde. I'm very, very interested to see how far he can go. And I do admit that Fish Eyes is good at picking opponents for fighters generally. But I hope that Ryan Ford is a good enough step up to bring Anthony Yarde along, because all the fights Anthony Yarde has had up to this point in his professional career have been ridiculously easy for him. Ridiculously easy. Way too easy. I don't see what he's learning from these kind of fights. Yes, you do need to build confidence, but once you got to like the 8th, 9th, 10th fight, surely you had to know this guy was more than confident enough. And he wasn't making any technical mistakes. So what are you waiting for? Step him up. Fought Chris Hobbs. I mean, let's just hope this Ryan Ford guy puts up a decent show. That's all I'm saying. Drop your comments in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel about this, people. If you haven't done so already on a previous video, make sure you click the notification bell below this video, which should be next to the subscribe button, to receive alerts for all my future uploads. And also, on screen right now, or in a few moments, you should see a selection of 4 other videos of mine, which I recorded recently, which you might want to go and have a look at. Maybe, maybe not. Up to you. Have a look and see what you think. And yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure you rate, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's your boy Hatman. I'm out.